Out of the frying pan and straight into the fire with Marvel this year as WandaVision finally wraps up and we jump straight into the next Marvel TV series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Although that saying actually makes me sound like I'm criticising it, so probably something more like out of the marshmallow straight into the chocolate? Wow, let's not try that one again. Okay, so as this title suggests, I wanted to spend a bit of time talking about the first episode that was released on Disney+. And to get straight to the point, 100% the former option. You should definitely watch this now. I talked earlier on in this year about why I think WandaVision's premiere didn't quite work. And if you want to see my points on why that was, you can see the video in the link down in the description below. But for a TLDR version of it, it was mainly because of the structure of the show and the history leading up to it. To me, WandaVision just wasn't something that was worth watching weekly, and the premiere gave me almost little to no intrigue, which was only then rectified in episode 3, which was released a week later. But to me, the 2 black and white episodes that we got at the start of WandaVision should have been easily condensed into one episode, and then had episode 3 be episode 2, and to release those 2 episodes as a big premiere bundle. It was only after watching the 3rd episode that you kind of had an idea what to expect from the show. Plus, WandaVision just had some really short episode times. 25 to 35 minutes on average, plus 6 minutes of credits, which was crazy. By the time you kind of kicked back and got into the show, it ended. Which is why I said and still think hands down that it's a much better show to binge watch in one go. But then we get Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which manages to do what WandaVision could not. And that was to make a single episode that could stand well on its own, to also reproduce that Marvel feel that we've been dying for, and as well as to create excitement for the future of the TV series. And it felt like having a sip of that good old Marvel cocktail that we've all grown to love. And that's not me trying to say I disliked WandaVision, by no means that's the case, but it was just a recipe that was riddled with shortcomings. WandaVision preyed on the mystery and the unexpected, which just let people go off in tangents each week. And with the little to no information that we were getting in these 30-minute episodes, it just let people run wild with speculation and imagination, which sometimes came to their downfall, further fueled with certain cameos and mentionings here and there. I think it just hurt a little bit the Marvel audience, which again kind of swings around to my whole thought on this would have been better to either A, binge in one go, or just have it all release at once, because then people don't get carried away with things that they shouldn't expect to see in the show. Then we fly into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's pilot episode, which is a good solid 45 minutes, with a great setup, some good action bits, and a really clear understanding of what we can expect to see. It felt long enough to be satisfied with, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would really recommend doing so. Unless you really hate waiting week by week to see new things, then maybe this wouldn't be for you again either, but for someone that's looking for something really interesting to get into on a Friday night again, this is great. But the gap of content that we had with Marvel because of COVID, I think this should have come out first instead of WandaVision. And watching this first episode only reinforces my opinion on that. But regardless, WandaVision did end up being a really good time, and I have no doubts this will be too. But that's it from me here today, guys. Thanks a lot for listening. If you liked this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Let me know if you've seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier already, or the first episode that is. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews on movies, anime, and video games. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye bye.